Hello folks, welcome back. We're doing a little something different today. As you can see, I got a few bags on my table here, and yeah, I spent some money on Wish. So we're gonna do a Wish survival equipment kind of thing. One of the items never showed up, so it is what it is, with Wish. So there are, I think, 5 items that we have. The big bag has 2 apparently. So we're gonna save the big bag for last, and we're gonna start off with this one, which I believe I already know. We're gonna use our QSP Penguin from the Gear Pack unboxing fire, and get into here, and yes. So this comes in a cheap old pouch, but it is apparently a multi-tool that has, if I can get this thing out of here, there we go, a multi-tool. I saw this and I kind of laughed. It has a hammer and an axe. So that was no good, but and a pair of pliers in here. This feels so cheap. The axe, to be honest with you, is actually, I doubt it's going to cut paper, but yeah, no. But in terms for a little thing, so yes, so we have an axe, we have a hammer, we have pliers, and I guess crimpers in here, and then there's a whole slew of different tools, kind of like a Swiss Army knife. So let's take a look at what we have. We have a saw, we have a bottle opener, I guess maybe not a saw, it might be more of a serrated blade. We got a bottle opener, and we got a different hex head wrench. The next item is our saw. So we get a little saw blade on there. We then have a Phillips head screwdriver and a blade. So we'll put everything else away. We'll take out the blade. I don't know, it's probably 2.5 inch long. In terms of a sharpness, again, don't expect much. Yeah, no, this is just no, it's just ripping. So it feels sharp, but it obviously is not. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I will put up a screenshot of all these items and the links in the description. Yeah, little hatchet. Don't know what you're gonna cut with that. A hammer, you're not gonna build a house with it, but it might get you out of a situation. It is, it's like I said, it feels cheap, and hey, it is what it is. I don't know what we're going to use that for. I can't forget to put it back into its nice fancy sheath here. Oy vey. All right, that's item number 1, a multi-tool. I don't know if that's a survival multi-tool, but it is what it is. So let's get into item number 2. And item number 2, yes. This is a survival bracelet. Sorry, you might not have heard that over the plastic. Survival bracelet. So this is a paracord bracelet that has a few different items in it. So you can see there's a compass right here. There is a whistle next to it right here. Let me see. Right there. We'll give it a quick. Actually, not bad for a whistle. There is a ferro rod right here in the middle with a little striker. Don't know how effective that is going to be. And there was supposed to be with this a small knife that was supposed to be included, but I guess I didn't get that option. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Having a knife strapped to your wrist is not the most ideal in my opinion. So everything clips in together. That clip is tight, and you get yourself a bracelet. Now I have, I guess, average wrist size. So with regards to this, does it actually fit me? It does. It's loose, and they say about 34 centimeters of paracord. I mean, look, it's not much. It is what it is. The fact that you do get a little ferrocene rod and a little striker, it's okay. And these items, I think, were all in the like $7 to $2 or $2 to $7 range. So not a big expense. We do have one in here that's a little bit bigger in price wise, but we'll get to that in a second. On to item number 3. This one made me laugh. This one made me laugh. Yeah, okay. So what we have here is a fire starter. Let me get it out of the bag. Which is basically a small reflective surface, as you can see. It's got a little hole in the middle for a stand that we'll get out of this bag. I was like, can this even work? And I'm gonna try it. It's nice and sunny out today, so I'm actually going to give it a try. That go over, how does, oh, I guess, okay. So this is kind of the final assembled product. And up in here, you will put some tinder, some leaves, some whatever. And this will apparently, like a magnifying glass, redirect the sun rays up into your tinder bundle, and poof, magically you get some fire. So yeah. Oh my god, some of this stuff is just so funny. And we shall move on now to our last items. Again, I think there are 2 in here that came in the same, yes. So we'll start with this envelope here, the white one. Get this stuff off the table. And this is, we've seen these kind of things before. For those that follow the gear pack, these are survival cards, and they come, this one comes in a nice little package. Actually, I thought there were multiple cards. I guess not. Okay, so this is just one card. We have down in the bottom corner here a magnifying glass, a ruler across the top. I don't know what all these items are, so we're going to try, and there we go. We got a mini knife. Oops, sorry. We got a mini knife. Paper test. Bets, cut or no cut? No, just rip. So we got a mini knife. We have down here, actually there's 3 of them, so I guess we start pulling these out all at the same time. I will say that, dang. What? Come on. Come on, there we go. So of the 3 extra items that come off the side, first one is a rod. It just, look at that. There's nothing to, like, okay. I have no idea what that is, but it's in there. We'll put that away. In the second slot, you actually have a pair of tweezers. Always nice to have in terms of, you know, splinters, other things like that. So decent, okay. And they're just cheap tweezers. There's not anything great about them. And then the last item out of there is a plastic toothpick. I don't know when I've ever used a toothpick, to be honest with you, but it's in there. We appear to have a few other things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. We have a red LED light. There's a little switch on the bottom here. I don't know how bright that would be, but I guess it's better than nothing. Off to the side next to our little knife, we have an extra item here, which is a pair of scissors. A mini pair of scissors. Do these actually cut? Let's double check here. Yeah, they are. Okay, I guess they cut. They're just, yeah, they do what scissors do. I don't know how much you would get away with that, but they are there. Put that away, and we have what I believe is one last item here on the bottom, and this is a mini screwdriver set. So we've got a Phillips and a smaller Phillips. We got a flathead and a smaller flathead. I guess in a pinch, you might be able to get something done with that. But yeah, I actually thought I had ordered multiple different, you know, those thin aluminum cards, but I guess not. We got this one. It's got what, a 3-inch ruler. So it is what it is. Like I said, I just looking on Wish, I was like, oh my god, I gotta order some of these things just to check them out. Then our last one here is a survival kit. Now, rubber, plasticky rubber. I don't know how, I don't think I would trust this in terms of waterproofness, but it appears that it might have some water resistancy. And we get a whole bunch of stuff up in here. We'll take all this stuff out of the plastic, actually just dump it all out. Decent little case, to be honest with you, but again, there's no seals or anything like that, so water resistant is what I would say. So what do we get out of all of this? Let's start. We get a tactical pen. We've seen this exact pen in a gear pack box. So there's a glass breaker tip, deep pocket clip, decent, and in terms of writing, black ink, writes nice and smooth. Not an expensive pen, but extra little pen to carry around if you need one. The next item in here, oh my god, there's so much plastic, is a little flashlight. And let me double check if there's any batteries in here. Figured not. Give me a second, I'll be right back with the battery. We are back. Found a battery. And drop that in there. We're gonna screw it all down. Again, I wouldn't consider this maybe waterproof, but water resistant. Actually, pretty bright. When we look at that, does it have any modes? Oh, it does. SOS or flashing light. So there are high, low. Oh, I turned it off. And I wouldn't call it SOS, but you know, blinking. It feels like metal or aluminum. So again, not a massive item, but it's a good to have. And when you start considering you get all these different things, and I think it was like $14 or $15. Again, with the descriptions, you'll get all that information. We get ourselves a big old aluminum whistle with nice sound to it. Keychain, so you need that. We do get a ferrocenium rod and striker out of this package. So again, fire starting and a little ruler on here. I don't think you'll be able to see it, and I guess kind of a bottle slash can opener. Let me get that back into focus. Bottle slash can opener, and maybe a hex, one size hex head. So you get that. We get now there is a blade in here. Let me get into this. And how does this work? So, okay, so this is how it starts off, and this looks like it flips somehow. It does, and ends up as such. So again, kind of a multi-tool. There's some hex head, I guess wrench if you want to use that. Not sure how you would want to use that. You know, if you got to put a bolt in through here, that means you are grabbing the blade to be able to torque it. Maybe not the greatest design. Small bottle opener. I don't think that would open a can. But let's give our folding knife I mean, it cuts almost. The hatchet that we got in one of our boxes a while back actually is sharper than this. A unique design. I've never seen anything like that before, so there we go. We get a little faux leather pouch with a multi-pocket survival tool. This bad boy, little thing, just so that you can see, fits in the palm of my hand, has a can opener, a knife edge, a screwdriver, flathead here on the corner, a ruler, which was on the, I saw it earlier, it's on this edge here. We have a can opener, a 4-position wrench, 1, 2, 3, 4, a butterfly wrench. I have no idea what that is, in all honesty. And this is the knife edge. I just grabbed it. It's not sharp. A knife edge, and it's just tearing, ripping stuff up. Bottle opener. I forgot to mention that one in here. We have a saw blade over here. Don't know how much that would cut. A direction ancillary indication. I'm going to guess that it's this circle that's in here. A 2-position wrench and a lanyard keyhole. So they've counted, well, I guess, I mean, the lanyard keyhole, if you add paracord to it, then it becomes an extra item. So yeah, it is made out of, I think, probably stainless steel or something like that. So we'll see. We're going to move on to the last 2 items. This one is a, just got that, oh my god, that QSP Penguin is so nice. A little compass. I have no idea how to use these. Would be nice to learn. I don't know if I'd learn on this, but you get a compass out of it. And the last thing here is a keychain light that has a press and hold, which could be convenient to have on your keychain at night, you know, if you're having a hard time, or it's dark out, getting into your car or whatnot. So that is what we get out of this little compact box. I would say more EDC, everyday carry, versus actual survival, but a lot of these things can help you out on the day-to-day. So we'll pack all this stuff back into here and close this up. Come on, this side won't even close. Wow, we opened it once and that's it. It's like, nah fam. All right, we'll deal with that later. So let's get these items back out here under the table so that you can take one last look at them. And that is what we get for Wish.com for some survival items. If I get a chance today, I am actually going to go try this. I'm going to grab some fire starter out of one of our, fire boxes from Gear Pack. Throw some in there and just see if I can't get a little bit of a tinder bundle going and go from there. Let me know what you think of these items. Some of them they're not great, okay? Don't get me wrong. But like this card kind of offers a little bit more than other cards that we've gotten in, subscription boxes. The bracelet, not something that I would go for. Honestly, this little kit here, although I can't get one of the clips back on, if you got this as a gift, you throw it in the trunk of your car. Hope you never need it, but it could be there. And then this was just, I saw this and I was like, I gotta try this. I gotta look at this. Yeah. So let me know what you think of all these items, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.